Hi! I wanted to do the... I always see all those bloopers for all the YouTubers and they're real. The struggle is real. I wanted to do the 50 facts about me tag. I think it's a good first-ish video so that you guys can learn a little bit about me. So here it goes. I hate washing my car. I really, really hate washing my car. I also hate doing laundry. Laundry is just something that I do not enjoy at all. I'm 6 feet tall. I've been 6 feet tall since I was like 14. I'm 25 now. I play volleyball. I played volleyball since I was in 7th grade, so it was like 2001. And so I've been playing volleyball ever since. I played volleyball in college and in high school, and yeah, I really love it. So now I just play Tuesday nights. I've been vegan since 2009, so 5 years. I studied film in college. It took me a while to figure out a major. At first I thought I wanted to study fashion, but then I started to think about communications, and within communications was a film major, so I studied film. My belly button's pierced. I can clap my hand with one hand. I have a really good sense of direction. I can tell the difference between north, south, east, and west. One time one of my friends, I told him to go south on a street and he was pretty impressed by it, so I take a lot of pride in that. I've had to get stitches 3 times in my life, and 2 times it was on my face. I have a scar here and on my chin. I knocked my chin into the ground. Fun times. I have a permanent retainer on my bottom teeth. I was a tomboy until about freshman year in high school, so for the most of my life I was wearing jeans and a sweatshirt and tennis shoes, and then I actually had an interest in clothing, and I mean I always played sports and everything, so I became less of a boy. I really hate celery. Like I can stand it, like I can stand it in a salad. It is not a preference of mine to have celery at all. I can't decide who I like more, Leslie Knope, Ron Swanson, or Andy Dwyer. All 3 of those characters are so awesome on Parks and Recreation. I've had this guy since he was 3 days old. He doesn't like me very much right now. I found him on the other side of my fence and he was only 3 days old, and I've taken care of him ever since. I love him. My astrological sign is Cancer. I'm really organized, kind of annoyingly organized. I know where everything is and it doesn't bother me. I'm a wimp when it comes to spicy foods. I'm trying. I do add sriracha to things sometimes, and I do make buffalo cauliflower, which is like buffalo sauce, so I'm getting used to spicy foods, but I'm pretty wimpy. I named my car Barbara because I drive an old lady car. It's a Buick Regal. The name of my car even like translates to my friends. They even call her Barbara. I love Rick Steves. We don't have cable at my house, so when I'm in my room I can just hear his voice in the living room, and I love all of his shows and his guidebooks. I'd like to consider myself a vegan mac and cheese connoisseur. I love vegan mac and cheese. If there's mac and cheese on a menu at a vegan restaurant, it's likely that I will order it. I collect shot glasses. I have about 20 now. The collection's pretty small, but I enjoy my collection. I'm really indecisive. Like, it takes me a while to make a decision about things, whether it's shopping or like important decisions, but even like mini decisions, I also toy around with what my answer is going to be. My ethnicity is Irish, Polish, French Canadian, German, and English. I hate small talk. I'm really bad at it. I wish I was bad. I think that I've improved, but it's a very awkward situation for me. My name is Christina. When I was younger, I hated being called Tina, and since Napoleon Dynamite, people call me Tina to be funny, and it's perfectly fine. I think it's funny too. When I was playing sports and growing up, I went by Chris. People don't really call me Chris anymore. I think like 1 or 2 people still call me Chris, and when I was younger my dad used to call me Christy. I prefer chips over dessert any day. Any like salty chips, like have a corn chips, or yeah, kettle chips. But if I do want a dessert, the dessert flavor that I enjoy the most is peanut buttered chocolate. I guess I'm hungry, because another fun fact about me is I love popcorn. It is really hard to get me to stop eating popcorn. I live in Southern California. I love Disneyland. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I wear contacts and glasses. I got prescribed glasses when I was in high school. I've had them for around 10 years now, and just the other day my prescription changed. I had the same prescription for almost 10 years. Bummed me out. And I don't know if my prescription got better or worse. I need to figure that out. Side note. I can drink coffee black, but I prefer to add almond milk if that's an option. The smell of lilac always reminds me of my mom. I learned how to play the recorder, just like every other third grader in California, and then I also learned how to play the flute. I have an acoustic guitar that I've had for well over 10 years, and I don't know how to play it. I'm kind of afraid of waves in the ocean because one just like took me out when I was a kid, and I ended up breaking these two fingers in my palm. I am a big proponent of thank you cards. My favorite fruit is mango. It's delicious. I also love persimmons. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother, and my brother lives in New Mexico. I love yoga. As a kid, I loved NSYNC. I loved Backstreet Boys too, but I was more of an NSYNC fan. And I felt like I had to not choose Justin or JC because girls called dibs on them, so mine was Joey. My dog's name is Timber, and he's a German Shepherd Husky. And I have a cat named Oliver, and he is a Russian Blue. My blog, City Love, started in 2009, and I ran it until 2012, and then I went on hiatus, and then I started it up again this year, 2014, and I reverted all of my old posts back to draft because they're all so embarrassing. When I was a kid, like I said, I was a tomboy, and I wanted to be a professional basketball player. My middle name is Marie, and so is my mom's. My boyfriend Keith and I have been dating since 2005. Oh, a butt cameo. Very nice.